Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We're gonna wait, test out the kinks. Let me get my computer. Let me get my computer. The computer's gonna let me know if you guys can hear me or not because I'm gonna test it out. We're gonna test it out right now. Okay. I think it's working. All right. Let me see. Okay. Let me know if once you guys are on, if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Once you guys see. But yes, let me know if you guys can hear me once you're on and all of that. Let me know. But hopefully you can. Because if not, then this is sad and we're going to have to restart again. But hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. But we're going to check right now. Let's see. Okay. All right. On my end, everything is looking okay. I'm just waiting to see what the audio is. So, ay Dios mío. Let's see what that says. Okay. Let's see. Am I about to find out? No. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know. Right? Let's see. Okay, perfect. I think you guys can hear me. Yes? You guys can hear me? Hello. Hi, Evelyn. All right. I think I have my computer running right here to like check the live, but I can hear myself over here. So I just want to make sure everybody else can hear me because in the last one, you guys were saying you guys couldn't hear me. So let me know. All right. And then let's see the chat. Let's see. Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome. Okay, great. Looks like we're all good to go. So, hi, welcome to the live, and welcome to a chit chat and styling my wig live stream. So, we're just going to be chatting for a little bit, like maybe an hour or so, and also in that time, we're going to be styling my wig. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. So let's get started. So little rundown for anybody who hasn't been here that long or like you don't really know the backstory. I do wear a wig. Why, you may ask? Because I have ANA, and because of ANA, I lost all of my hair. And my hair is slowly but surely growing back. This is my hair. It is wet, and I do have curly hair, like the wig, which that's why I chose a curly wig. But I do have curly hair, so shrinkage is real. But this is my hair. It's grown quite a bit. It has grown quite a bit. So I'm happy to say that my hair is growing. I was scared for a bit that I wasn't gonna grow, but it's growing. So yeah, this is my hair, this is the wig. So we're just gonna chit chat while I style my wig because it's gotten a little bit unruly, I will say. Yeah. So let's begin, and then yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Yeah, let's do that. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Both of them or both of them? Both of them. And then your hair has, yeah, my hair has been growing pretty fast. My hair, I think because May was around the time when I really started putting like effort into my recovery, like true effort. And then I was told that it takes 3 months for your like hair to start showing what your body is showing. So my hair has been growing pretty fast since when I finished my DCP. So my hair has been growing pretty fast, which is really nice to see because there was a point where I was scared that like it it's not gonna grow. It's not like what's going on. Um, but let's begin. So how do I style my wig? I literally style it the same way that I style my hair, which is I use the same products, I use the same techniques, all the same stuff on the wig. But yeah, no, it's gotten a bit unruly, a little bit crazy, cause like because it's not my real hair, I care for it, but I don't care for it as much as I care about my wig. I mean my hair. I don't care about it as much as I care about like my hair. Um, so am I Michael Jackson? No, absolutely not. Can you put on a hat wig? What do you mean? Like, can I put a hat on this wig? Yes. The answer is yes, and I've done that many times. Um, I just don't prefer to because it flattens the hair, and then after that, it's like, well, now you have to redo, um, like that piece of the wig, which is very annoying. Yeah. But I did do it a lot towards the end of my DCP. I was putting like hats on and stuff. I was doing that towards the end of my DCP. I was putting hats on, which you see in the videos. But yeah. Ugh. I wish I had like a better setup, you guys. But again, I just moved into what is it? My new place. So everything's still getting like set up. We I don't know if you guys have been watching Vlogmas, then you would know that we had a bunch of insulation on the walls, and we just took that down, which is why you see like those little streaks, because that was like the glue that attached the insulation to the wall. So we just need to paint the walls now, and I really want like I want white walls or like off white or I don't even know like eggshell, something like that, but like something pretty bland, not like a crazy color, because I want the color in my room to come from like the decor that I'm gonna buy and the stuff that I'm gonna put in the room. But because of that, I don't really have a great setup for like filming or streaming or anything like that. But once we paint the walls and everything, then that's when I'm gonna go ahead and get the filming and streaming equipment that I need, so our live streams will look better. But yeah. Alright, give me a second, guys, before I read the chat again, because this piece right here is so tangled. I know I gotta, like, go through the hair a bit more often than I do to, like, protect it from getting too tangled, but I just get lazy. I get lazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright. The wig is really nice, right? Like, it is very similar to my hair, before it like all fell out. Um, but it is very similar to my hair. Just it's not as curly, but I chose it because it has the bangs, and I obviously had bangs. I had like around here lengthwise, which I really liked. It's nice, and I've had it since January. So if you watch my DCP videos, I had like the very long wig before, and then I ended up deciding I wanted to throw it away to get a shorter wig because I was like, that's gonna get in the way of me doing my work. So I ended up throwing away the long one and then ordering this one so that way it would be easier. And I think that's also a lot easier because I was just starting recovery because I just started in January. So it was a lot easier for me to keep up the illusion that this is my hair. Um, when I was in the DCP, because I wasn't ready to tell everybody, like, hi, I'm actually bald. Um, everybody could tell that I was sick, but like, nobody questioned anything. Although I did have one friend, um, Andrew. Andrew, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. He's the only one who did really question because he was like, why is your hair always kind of the same length? And I was still pretty early on in recovery, and I was like, because I like it at this length, so the second it starts to get longer, I cut my hair. So he was the only one that started catching on, but then he was like, oh, you're your own barber. And I was like, yes, I am. So he kind of kept, I actually think he still believes that this is my real hair. I should actually ask him. I don't know if he knows or not. He should. But I actually wonder now if he knows or not. I should actually ask him. Um, let's see. That's not real hair, but you still look good. Thank you. Um, this is my real hair. This is the wig. The wig is not human hair. I don't believe it is. Yeah, I don't think I bought human hair wigs. I don't think I've ever bought human hair wigs. Those are just a bit expensive. And I'm fine with just having one wig that like I can maintain, keep good until my hair is long enough for me to no longer have to wear the wig. Which I think will be soon because this is my hair now. I think the second that my hair reaches shoulder length, because this is shoulder length, is when I'm gonna ditch the wig and then just embrace my hair as it is. Um, so hopefully, I'm hoping that'll be sometime, because I'm being realistic, May of next year. I'm hoping my hair will be long enough by May of next year. Gosh, I wish I had you guys on this side so you guys can see what I'm doing with the hair, but again, the crazy setup because of the new place, I can't really swing you guys around like that. Did you cut the wig or did it come like that? It came like this. The wig came like this. I spent a very long time looking for a wig that was perfect. So I found this one and I saw it online. When it arrived, I didn't like the curls. So when it arrived, I immediately started working on it and completely redid the entire wig. And by that, I mean, you see what I'm doing right now? I'm finger coiling. I went through and washed the entire wig when I got it and finger coiled the whole thing, and it's pretty much held its shape since then. this is how it looks because of me. But no, the cut and everything is how it came. Specifically, I looked for shoulder length with the bangs. You know what? Let me pull it off. The shoulder length with the bangs. Specifically, I look for that cut, and that's what I found. So since then, I just go ahead and restyle the hair to keep it, as nice as possible and keep it looking like real hair. Because I don't think anyone where I am right now, besides obviously my family, knows that this is a wig. So, like the people at the gym don't know, the people at my work don't know. So, just trying to keep and maintain that like illusion of this is my hair, even though it's not. But yeah. So, just did like a little section. Let me pull it off so you guys can see. Hopefully, you can see. There you go. That piece right there, that's like a little bit glossy. That's the piece I just redid. That's the piece that needed the most. But I think we're gonna go ahead and do this section. And then this section too. It's just any piece where like the flyaways are really crazy. And like the hair looks super frizzy. Those are the pieces that I want to focus on for sure. For sure. So let's see. You guys got any questions for me? We can talk about literally anything. We can talk about anything. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Let me change the chat. The chat filter is all messages. There you go. Gym crush updates. The update is nothing has happened. Nothing has happened between us. But it's all on me. It's all on me. I have to make that move. And the issue is I'm just so afraid of rejection. But then the issue is also if you're so scared of rejection, nothing's ever going to happen if you never do anything. So you got to go and put yourself out there if anything's going to ever happen. I know. But also, I've been like, I did take pictures of him, by the way. Okay. So, I'm in the gym, right? And these past couple of days, I've been not vlogging because I have been out there with posting videos from like that I have previously filmed. Which, by the way, today's video is the last video from September. So tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 11, it's gonna be the first video of October. But I actually don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I was going with that. I was talking about the gym crushes, right? Oh, right. I know where I was going with that. So I stopped filming every day. At least for like right now, for like a week or two. For Vlogmas, I'm not filming every day anymore until I finish with the videos that I've already pre-recorded. But I was in the gym and Gym Crush was like working out next to me and everything. Lots of eye contact, right? Lots of eye contact. But I was like on the leg press laying down like this, and I was texting my friend. And I was texting her and I was like, I'm gonna snap a picture of this guy. Oh my gosh, why is this not finger coiling right? I'm gonna snap a picture of this guy. And I snap a picture and let me finger coil this and then I'll do it. But in the picture, he's like literally staring at the camera like, and I was like, wait, did he notice I was taking pictures of pictures of him? But nothing has happened. The other thing that has happened is the guy who asked for my number, who goes to the gym, and like he was from, I think it was Vlogmas Day 2 or 3. that he's the creepy guy. I was doing a deep dive on him and found out that because I never noticed him, never paid attention to him. Why? Because I don't find him attractive. I'm sorry. So, like, if I don't find you attractive, you're not going to get my attention. He's been going to the gym with his now ex-girlfriend the whole time that I've been going to the gym. And I was like, wait a second. So, when did they break up? And then I found his TikTok and I started going through it and I was like, wait, they just broke up like what, 4 or 5 days before he started talking to me, and I was like, And then I recognized the girlfriend. I was like, wait, I do know her. I see her in the gym all the time. So I was like, I dodged a bullet. Because that guy was moving too quick. Because they've been together for a while, and I was like, that guy was moving on way too quick. Plus, guys, let me tell you. So I'm not interested in the guy, right? And guess what? Basically, I didn't really want to talk to him because I wasn't interesting. I was like, he's not one of my gym crushes. He's not like, I'm just not interested in the guy, right? So I didn't really respond to his messages very fast. He would text me and then it would be like, I don't know, 9 hours later, I would open it and be like, oh, sorry, I was at work. But he came to the gym, what was it? 2 days later? I don't know. Did I include this in the Vlogmas? I don't know if I did or not, but if I did, I'm gonna retell the story. He came up to me, he was like, hey, while I was working out, and I was like, hi. And it was such an awkward interaction. He was all sweaty, and I was like, I would give you a hug, but you're sweating and everything. I was like, no. Give me a second, guys. I'm parched. Also, we're trying the Gorgy energy drink, the holiday one. It's okay. I wouldn't get this again. I'll stick with my Alanis and my Celsiuses. But after the gym, it was like, it was so nice seeing you. We should hang out sometime. And I was like, yeah, we should. And then I was like, we can, I consulted my guy friend. My best friend is a guy. So I consulted him and then I consulted my best girlfriend. So I consulted both of them. And I told them, what if I say, like, we can just go watch a movie? Like, is that too romantic? And I was like, and it's gonna be Zootopia too. So it's not gonna be like a romance movie or anything. You know? So I was like, it's not gonna be romantic, none of that. And they were like, okay, that's safe. And then I told them, and it's gonna be in the daytime, like 12 p.m., you know, like the sun is still out. I sent him that message and then he goes, I'm not really into movies, but out of everything that we could do, you'd want to go watch a movie? And I was like, I know where this is going. So then I just left him on red. And then I told my friends that, and then I told them what had happened at the gym with the weird interaction, and then he kind of, I don't know if it was like intentional or accidental, but he kind of like touched here, and I was like, no. And then my friends were like, immediately, you gotta ghost this guy. You gotta ghost this guy. And I was like, okay, like I'm listening to you guys. I trust you guys. So I didn't respond, and then later that day after work, I unfollowed him on Instagram. And then he sent me a message like not even like 5 minutes after I unfollowed. And he was like, you unfollowing me should be a sign, right? And I was like, I like I was like, I think so. I'm That's a pretty good sign. The fact that I'm unfollowing you. Um, is this a dry piece of hair? Okay, we're gonna redo this piece of hair. Um, like that's a pretty good sign, you know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I unfollowed you. And then I tell him like I'm gonna let him down easy. So what I told him was, I did. Sorry, it's just that um, I'm talking to someone right now, and like I'm getting the feeling that you want to be something more than friends, and I'm not looking for that, right? And he goes, "Oh, you're right." But I was getting that vibe from you though, and I was like, "What? We've only ever talked twice, and I've never even noticed you before. I don't even know who you are, and apparently you know who I am, because you've been watching me in the gym. I don't even know who you are. What do you mean you've been getting that vibe?" And then I told my friends, and they were like, "Yeah, girl, you gotta run." So I was like, mm. But then he told me like, well, I don't want to like completely cut off relations, you know, like I still want to chat and everything. And like, what was it that he sent me? Something about like in case, like something like in case it falls apart with the other guy. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, then I was kind of petty, and I was like, well, you kind of know the guy because he goes to our gym. And then that's when he left me. I read for a while. He was like, and then I think it was the next day. He was like, maybe. Obviously, I'm not talking to anyone, but it's my gym crush. I was talking about my gym crush. I was like, yeah, like eventually I'll talk to my gym crush. That was a really long story. I don't know, but that's the update with that. Moving on to the next question. Have I found a lawyer? So the issue is, no. Unfortunately, I am going to have to wait to get sued. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to get sued in order to do anything. Because right now, it's just what I have is a demand paper. So I can't really do anything besides negotiate or try to mediate something. And I'm not doing that because I didn't cause the accident. So I am going to now wait and we're going to take it to court. So that's the update. That's the update. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about it that much because it's making me really sad, you know. Um. So I wish I had better news, but I do not. I do not. Okay. Here's where we are. Hopefully you guys can see it with the light. The piece that's darker, like the piece that looks glossy, that's what I've done. I kind of, now that I'm looking at it, man, I wish I had better light for you guys to see. Let me see. Let me turn on the flashlight on my, oh, there you go. Boom. That's what it looks like right now. That's the piece we just did. What should we do now? I kind of want to touch up on some pieces over here. Definitely, I think this piece right here needs a touch up, and this piece right here looks a little flat. Okay, I think we're gonna do that. But any other questions you guys wanna ask me, or anything else you guys want to talk about? Drop them in the chat. I'm an open book. So just yeah, let me know. Those are cute little hearts in the corner. So let's see. Let me think. Okay, go ahead, think. And then when you're ready, ask me a question. I'm gonna take a little break, just like a few minutes here from the wig so I can focus on chat. But yeah, open book. You guys can ask me anything. I'm here. Okay. Everything looks good. Because I'm checking. Obviously, my computer's right here, so I can see myself here. This is me, and then that's me number 2. So, okay, it looks good. Any Disney updates? Well, yes, no. I was gonna go. I was thinking of going today to Disney. Um, because now that sorry, give me one second, guys. Okay, there you go. I switched it to live chat because I was like, nobody's here. I mean, not nobody's here. The chat's not moving right, and then I switched it to live chat. That makes sense. My family's here. So no. Long story short, the answer is no, not really. I wanted to go today to downtown, um, but obviously that didn't end up happening. I did go out and like kind of film for a little bit, and then I stopped. But yeah, there's not really anything that has happened. There's no plans or anything. I want to, but the issue is I can't really do that right now. So because of the whole legal incident, I can't really do anything for a while. But I would love to. I still think I'm going to go ahead with the DCP. At least definitely do the application, do the interview, and see what happens. Because what I want to do is I want to apply for the DCP for fall of 2026. So that would be like me leaving in August and going back to Florida for August. But because of the whole thing going on right now, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. But nonetheless, I'm still going to apply. I'm still going to do the interview. I know that they're going to give it to me. But yeah, it all depends on what's the outcome of this issue. Whatever happens here will affect if I end up doing the DCP again or not. But oh man, I ruined this hair piece. I gotta retwist it. No, not retwist it, recurl it. But I really wanted to do a second DCP, I realized. And if I do a second one, like let's say everything goes okay and I can go, I don't mind doing merchandise, but I would like I really would not want food. I don't want food and bev. I've done food and bev at Universal Studios. I don't want to do food and bev again. I did merchandise and mobility. I don't really want to do that again. So I think what I would really love to do is work at a resort. Um, Specifically, I would really like to do obviously the Riviera, but who knows? Who knows? I also think transportation would be quite fun, like going around driving the monorail or even like what are those? The little boats. That would be fun. But who knows? Who knows? It still all depends on what happens with this, but I don't have high hopes it's gonna go well. So, yeah. But transportation would be fun. I know I said no food, but if it came down to, I really would like to work club level lounge at the resorts, which is obviously food. Um, that would be something I'm really interested in, but who knows? Okay, I think we're good. I think I'm gonna stop here because I gotta like really get into it. So thanks for joining, you guys. We did a little bit. We're good, right? Almost 37 minutes. So thanks for joining me, you guys. This is the end result, if you can even see it. But it's gonna take all night to dry. So yeah. But also, before I do head off, my hair right now, the reason that it's drying right now, I'm gonna go in with oil to scrunch out the crunch. But if it looks good, I think I might actually wear my hair out tomorrow like this. Like I think I might go out into the world like this with my hair scrunched out because right now it's like all tight and everything because of the gel and the product. But if it looks good, I think I am gonna go ahead and wear it out like this. We'll see how it goes, but we'll see how I wake up. That's the way that I wake up is gonna determine like the hair. But if not, my hair has been no, my wig has been refreshed. So yeah, all right. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you in the next live stream whenever that will be. Let me know though in the comments or in the community tab. Let me know what you guys want to do for a live stream and when you guys want to do a live stream because these are actually pretty fun. I like doing them, so I don't mind doing more of them. So yeah, see you guys. Bye.